Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside... I'm trying to figure out.
His name's
we're testing mics here. Test. There we go.
There you go.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why my headset seems way quieter than normal.
Is that JJ's?
Mine
Yes.
did too.
Look down.
Is it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, it is. Testing. 1, 2. How does yours sound, Charlie?
It sounds better when you turn it up. That up a little bit.
Okay.
Turn it up a little bit. How do I sound? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clear.
Okay.
1, 2,
So-
1, 2, 2, 1.
So we're getting ready to go live, just testing mics here, testing, getting ready to go live. We'll be back on the line here in the next few minutes, ready to go live. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!"
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here live at Joe Langston Gymnasium as your Eunice Cardinals will face off in a District 4 2A tournament matchup against Lee County foe, the Tatum Coyotes. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner, Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
How you doing this evening, sir? Ready for some basketball?
Live and kicking, ready to go. And we've also got Charlie mic'd up and on the camera. The thumb.
Mic'd
Welcome,
up,
Charlie.
Mic'd up, ready to talk some smack.
We've been known to talk a little smack.
A little bit.
So anyway, we are live here. We think we've got our mics going, and we're going to get started tonight. The 16-8, 6-2 in district, number 8 in the state ranked Eunice boys basketball team will face off against the 15-12, 4-4 in district Tatum Coyotes. This is a huge game for both these teams here tonight as we are in the semifinal game of the district tournament. The winner here will travel to Jal tomorrow night for the district tournament championship and a guaranteed spot in the greatest basketball state tournament in this country, I believe. For Tatum, they are currently ranked number 14 in the state and basically riding the fence on whether or not they get into the state tournament. They may need a win here tonight to get a pretty much a lockdown on at least one of those 16 spots. A loss here tonight likely drops them one spot or two, as if you look at their ratings, a loss here tonight would probably drop them to 15-16, even if it's against a higher-ranked team, only days before the selection committee meets to determine the field of 16. Win tonight, and they're probably in. Lose, and it gets very iffy. In fact, my calculations put Tatum out if they lose here tonight by 20 or more points, I think they'd be on the outside looking in. So this is a very, very important game for Tatum. For Eunice, they are definitely in for this year's state tournament. There's no doubt. My calculations have them in, win, lose, whatever. I don't think it matters. They're in. They've had a great season. The big question for Eunice is, will this Eunice boys basketball team get a first-round home game in the state tournament? And that's huge in New Mexico State basketball. This team does not want to take a 6-hour bus ride up into northern New Mexico for game one. A win here tonight puts them in great position for a home game in the first round. A win tonight and tomorrow night, I believe, would pretty much guarantee them a first-round game. A loss here tonight would likely guarantee them a road trip to the far stretches of northern New Mexico, mountain country. And like I said, that's not always
It's dangerous
fun.
up there.
Yes. Waiting on the winner of this game is Jal. Jal currently sets in the number 6 spot on Max Preps. Jal likely needs a win tomorrow to guarantee themselves a home game in the first round of the state tournament. So 2 very important games today and tomorrow for Lee County Hoops. Max Preps is the official stat program of New Mexico high school basketball. They use an algorithm which uses team records, strength of schedule, your plus-minus differential, basically how bad you beat or lose to a team, and several other criteria to rate each team. Max Preps currently has Eunice with an overall rating of 2.2. Jal sets at a 4.0. Tatum sets at a negative 2.9. Those numbers don't mean a lot to just most folks unless you pay attention to all that algorithm and how it works. Any loss typically drops your team somewhere in the neighborhood of a full point. Any win typically gives you about a full point the other way. So a win likely improves a team by a full point in Max Preps. The latest coaches poll was just released yesterday. In the last coaches poll of the year, which is this one, they rate 16 teams just to kind of get an inside look at what the final coaches poll will be, which don't take place until this coming weekend, and nobody gets to see the results of that. And so in this last coaches poll, Eunice dropped all the way to the number 9 spot in the coaches poll as voted by the coaches in 2A basketball. Tatum dropped completely out of the top 16 after losing in the last 10 days to Jal and Eunice. So if Eunice were to win tonight and tomorrow, I think they would have a chance at a top 6-7 seed, forcing Jal to the verge of not getting a home game in the state tournament, but they need to win tonight and tomorrow. My calculations indicate a loss today would almost certainly send the Cardinals on the road in the first round of the state tournament. So for Eunice, they are one of those teams that treats stats like special sauce on a Big Mac at McDonald's. They could tell us their stats, but then they'd be forced to kill us. So I completely disagree with that approach. But there are many coaches. Eunice is not the only place that does that. There are many coaches across the state who protect their stats like that and don't want anybody to know because it's like a scouting thing or whatever. 20 years ago, I understood that theory. We got lots of old school coaches around here that's how they think. 20 years ago, it made sense. Today, almost every team plays games that are video broadcasted like ours. Any coach who's interested can go get those numbers by watching the numbers. Right. And so, anyway, I think my personal opinion is that it keeps kids from getting recognized for state honors because most of the time we don't release those stats until the season's over, and by that point all your voting and stuff's either already taken place and everybody's going on to track and nobody cares anymore. I think the more recognition you can get kids early, the better in the long run. So anyway, that's just my opinion. The only way kids in New Mexico typically get good recognition when it comes to things like All-State, some of those type things, is they either got to go play in the pit, all right, which means you got to make it to Albuquerque to the Final Four.
Hard. That's very hard sometimes.
All right, or you got to post them stats where everybody can see them and be following your kid and going, man, there's a kid down there in Eunice doing this or that. Like, once again, that's just my 2 cents. I have some stats because I keep stats during the games. the boys' games, I do a little different. The girls' games, I have their exact stats. The boys' games, I keep stats during the game. I don't go back and calculate them. So I have some stats of the games that we've done. This is kind of a rough draft of my stats. But in the stats that I've done games on, and understand we didn't do any of the out-of-town tournaments this year with the boys. So we've got about 2/3 of their games covered for the season. But Ashton Thompson leads this team in scoring at nearly 16 points per game. He's also averaging 3 three-pointers per game. He grabs approximately 5 rebounds a game and 3 steals. Looks like we're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance or National Anthem. We'll be back here in just a few seconds.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!"
All right, once again, back to stats. Ashton Thompson with a little over 16 points per game, 3 three-pointers per game. He's grabbing 5 rebounds per game, 3 steals. He also dishes out about 3 assists per game. Next in line, I have Billy Blevins at 13 points per game. He makes right at 3 three-pointers per game as well and grabs over 5 rebounds per game. Jorge Gomez is at over 11 points per game and nearly 7 rebounds per game. He also assists at nearly 4 assists per game. Luis Gomez is next with 9 points per game and over 6 rebounds per game. Kevin Garcia is averaging around 5 points per game, and the young man that's not the biggest man out there gets about 6 rebounds per game. Those are the top 5 I have in stats for the games that we have covered. These two teams have met twice this season. Eunice won both matchups by around 20 points. However, this Tatum team has been improving. They held Jow to a single. Jow beat them by single digits just less than a week ago. So here we are, Rosendo. Your thoughts?
I think we need to just focus and keep this game under control and win this one first, and then focus on tomorrow's game when it comes, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I got to definitely get through today's game. I know this Tatum squad is going to come out pumped and ready to go, and for some reason I forgot to put my glasses on. Y'all be having
Hope
me.
Your stats all right.
Yeah, I'll be doing all kinds of good stuff. I don't slip them on.
Sorry about that. I should have put you on mute. I apologize.
There we go. Now I'm ready now. All right, so here we go. We've got a officiating crew. This is the first time we've seen this crew all season, so it's a different group. I'll probably harass them a little bit, but I recognize this group. This is definitely a group that handles games at the state tournament, things like that, and so we'll see how it goes. They've cleared the clock, and we're ready. Both teams are on the floor, getting ready to get started.
Some old school music playing back there, huh?
Yeah,
Get that blood flowing.
This game is one of those that's a district tournament game, so they didn't let people in with their passes. I know just in my household, some of the kids were like, I'm not going if we got to pay.
Oh.
I hate that. I wish we could come up with a way to fix that. I just don't. It don't make sense to me. But anyway, so here we go. Game getting started. Billy Blevins going to pull for three. His three's off the front of the rim. No good. And here comes Tatum with the rebound. Rebound by Taylor Garner. And then there's a long three up for Eunice. That's 0-0. Spencer Whitman with the three. Eunice coming back quickly the other way. Trying to get set up. They give it to Blevins again. This shot is up and off the rim. No good. A rebound and a putback by Jorge Gomez. It's 3-2.
Why are you laughing, Charlie? You know who 0-0 is.
No comment. I'm trying to leave it right there, buddy. That's Rosendo's
Favorite player?
favorite player.
There you go.
Of all time.
All right. Tatum with it. They swing it around. They throw up another three. It won't go. Billy Blevins grabs that rebound, and here comes Eunice pushing back the other way. Thompson on the right wing. Skips it over to Blevins. Blevins thought about a deep, deep three. It's back into the hands of Thompson. Thompson floats it over to Gomez. Gomez pass gets deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be Eunice ball.
Tatum did a lot of adjusting from last game. You see how they're jumping more faster in the lane, passing the lane?
Yep.
Eunice was not ready for that here early in the first quarter.
So Thompson to throw it in. He swings it up top to Kevin Garcia. Garcia with the pink shoes comes across the timeline, dribbles over to the left side, then drops it down to Jorge Gomez. He fakes the handoff, gives it over to Blevins. Blevins for three, and it rattles around, won't go in. Big rebound again by Garner. That's his second of the ball game. Here comes Tatum back the other way. That's Mendoza. He's going to cross over, kick out. A long three is up by Jalen Blyenberg, and that's 6 points already for Tatum. Thompson brings it across the timeline, goes in the middle to Gomez. Gomez fakes the handoff, then turns around. He shoots one. It won't go. Another big rebound there for Taylor Garner. That's 3 rebounds already in the first minute and a half of this game. Here comes Tatum on the attack. They kick it back to the corner. Another three's up, and it's no good. Blevins comes away with the rebound. It looks like they're going to call a foul. I couldn't tell who they called that on.
2-2.
2-2, so that's Jalen Blyenberg. He's kind of
Tatum.
a three-point specialist.
A double whistle. What's going on?
They were telling folks to tuck shirts in.
Oh. It is playoff time. Got different rules, huh?
That's right. They started enforcing them. That's one of them things I talk about all the time about consistency. I wish they would just be consistent from the beginning. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. But
be consistent.
Half these refs all season long hadn't called it.
Moving
And
screen.
the rules don't change throughout the year, but the way they call things change.
It seems like you get into the playoffs, everything's a lot tighter.
Yes.
Everything's more by the book,
Got
you
an
can say.
offensive foul there.
Yeah.
23.
On 23 on Luis Gomez.
So they call Luis Gomez for the offensive foul. Here comes Tatum back the other way. Ball out on the right wing, ends up in the hands of Mendoza. Mendoza crosses over between the legs, trying to attack. Then he pulls it out, kicks it out to 14, which is Graham. Graham swings it over to 0-0, which is Whitman, and it's off his hands and out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball.
Got to get him some gloves. You jinxed him, Charlie. You jinxed him.
If that's all it takes, whatever.
Have to do that more often, huh?
Do it more often.
Just to get some black jerseys, all right?
Yeah, and speaking of black, Tatum is in the black jerseys, Eunice in the white, and there's a long three by Kevin Garcia off the Ashton Thompson assist as he passed it over. So here comes Graham across the timeline. It's 5-6 is the score. Eunice trails by 1. Graham with it, floats it over, and then they swing it all the way across court to Whitman, who drives through the middle, throws up a floater. It won't go, but the rebound and the putback by Jalen Blyenberg gets 5 points for him.
Not good for Eunice right now.
Ashton Thompson going to shoot the deep three. It rattles around. It won't go. Battle for the rebound comes off the hands of Gomez and Blevins. It's going to be Tatum ball.
Now we're going to do press here, huh?
Yep. So it looks like they're trying to get it in here. There was a discussion between the Tatum coach and one of the officials. I wasn't sure what was going on there. 4:45. Eunice in the full court pressure. Tatum skips it cross court to Mendoza. Mendoza brings it across the timeline. Eunice trying to get the trap there, set in the corner. They had it. Oh, and then they swing it back in, get it across, and the shot is up. It's no good. Big battle for the rebound. Garcia was in there battling, had it taken away. Mendoza for three for Tatum won't go. Ashton Thompson with the big rebound, and here he comes running back the other way. He gets it over to Blevins. Blevins going to pull for three, and he gets that one to go. Billy Blevins, the gunslinger for three off a Thompson assist.
Ties it up 8-8 here in the first quarter.
So Tatum with the basketball out on the left wing, looking for somebody to get it to. They're going to attack through the middle. No, they're going to pull it out. That's Graham. He gets it over to Mendoza. Mendoza, they're going to switch men, guarded now by Thompson. They kick it into the corner to Blyenberg. He's going to shoot the three. It won't go. Big rebound there by number one, Taylor Garner. That's his fourth rebound of the game, and on the putback he was fouled.
Yes, sir, he was fouled by Billy Blevins, man, on that.
So that's the first foul on Blevins. Garner's already got 4 rebounds in this game, and we're just halfway through the first quarter.
Is he lucky or just in the right spot?
Man, he's in there battling. I mean, he's got that thing tied around his head, and he looks like he's been working out with Danielson. And so he's waxing on and waxing off, and he drops. That's right. He makes that free throw. Miyagi told him to, Miyagi karate here, not there. And he makes the second one. There he goes.
It is a follow through, Charlie.
Follow through.
Follow through, my son.
Thompson gets it over to Blevins. Blevins going to shoot for three again.
Oh, out, man.
It did everything but go in, and then the rebound taken away by Garner. That's his 5th rebound of the game. So here comes Tatum on the attack. They throw up a shot. It won't go. Rebound by Gomez. That's 3-2 Gomez, which is Jorge. That's his second.
Really thought about it in that corner.
Ended up in the hands of Garcia. Garcia trying to get everybody to reset, guarded by Mendoza. He drops it down low. They drop it ahead to Blevins. Blevins throws up a shot. It won't go. He gets his own rebound and his putback. Billy Blevins with 2 more points on the rebound and putback. 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Eunice has tied this ball game up 10-10. Tatum with the ball. Ball in the hands. Oh, and it gets deflected by Blevins. He almost had a steal. Now Garner attacks, kicks it over to the left side to Graham. He shoots a long two, and it goes in.
He's on the line, huh?
Yep. And I believe that was Tyler Graham. That's his 4th points of the ball game. Garcia brings it down, comes off the pick, dribbles through the middle, kicks it over to Blevins. It gets taken away on the deflected pass by Graham. And here comes Tatum quickly back the other way. That's Mendoza up near the top of the key. He swings it over to that right side. That's going to be Taylor Garner.
Good call,
and they call him for the carry.
And he's been carrying it most of the game once he gets over there.
He kind of trapped it on his hip. So Eunice trails by 2. 2:14 remaining here in quarter number 1. They inbound it to Garcia. Same starting 5 still in for the Cardinals. Garcia, both.
Oh, that's a long pass.
Both Gomez's, Blevins and Thompson. Blevins directing the offense, gives it down low. It gets swung around, ends up in the hands of
travel. Oh, 3-second violation over here.
Gomez for the 3 seconds. So that's 2 turnovers already here in quarter number 1 for the Cardinals.
Back to back, correct?
Yep. And it's going to be Eunice ball. They throw it in, look to push the ball up the floor.
Tatum ball.
Tatum, yeah, I'm sorry. Tyler Graham brings it across the timeline, dribbles over, picked up by Blevins. Now they switch back. Garner with it, over to Mendoza. Mendoza thought about it, crosses over. Now he's going to attack off the dribble.
Euro step.
He throws up a Euro step. It won't go, but who got that rebound again? Ooh. But Taylor Garner. That's rebound number 6 for him, and then he misses the putback. Blevins brings it back, kicks it over to Thompson on the left wing. Thompson attacks on a crossover through the middle. Gomez to Gomez, back to Gomez. Gomez with the spin move, and it goes in. 3-2 Gomez. That's Jorge with 2 more points off the Luis Gomez assist.
That's a 360 layup, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Hope you got that, Charlie.
I got it.
It's a tie ball game again, 12-12. A minute to go here in quarter number 1. The long shot is up. It's no good. Gomez with the rebound. That was 2-3 Gomez. That's Luis. And then we throw it. It gets deflected out of bounds. It'll still be our ball.
That was a long pass, man. Dangerous pass. Luckily, it went out of bounds onto Tatum.
Yeah.
It's going to be Eunice ball here.
So Eunice throws it in. They get it into Thompson. Thompson dribbles over to the left wing. Guarded by Whitman.
45 seconds
back to
left.
Blevins. Blevins back to Thompson. Thompson thought about the three. Runs through the middle. Throws up a floater from the left wing, and it goes in. Ashton Thompson for two. Here comes Tatum back the other way. They're going to bring it across the timeline. That was Graham. He swings it over to Mendoza on the left wing. Mendoza with it, guarded by Thompson. Dribbles over to his left side, crosses over between the legs, then comes back across. Ball was almost stolen away off the deflection by Blevins. Tatum ends up with it. That's Whitman. Oh, and he jumped up in the air.
It's a walk in any
pump
country,
fake,
huh?
act like he was going to shoot, pass, do all those things, and then landed back on his feet.
What was he doing? What was he thinking, Charlie?
He wasn't thinking at all.
At all, huh?
Or he was thinking, I wonder if they'll catch me.
So 10 seconds to go. Thompson's going to pull for three. His three won't go. Rebound by Luis Gomez. His putback won't go back. It gets knocked away into the hands of number 4. That's David Mendoza.
Easy layups, and we missed him right there.
Yeah, so at the end of the first quarter, Eunice 14, Tatum 12.
Shout out to our sponsors, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Record and Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, and NMR Pipeline LLC. That's our sponsors.
You know, a much closer quarter there than this Cardinal team was hoping for. And as you mentioned, last game we were saying, what can Brown do for you? Brown is Tatum's 6'5" inside man, and he's out of this game. He was on crutches before the game started.
Sure was.
And that changes the pace of the game as well for both sides.
Yeah.
For Eunice expecting the big guy, they need to adjust to the speed that Tatum's playing with now.
Yeah.
And they're matching us back and forth on points.
Yeah,
it's kind of scary.
Tatum doesn't have that 6'5" post down low, and he's, Brown's a good player, great kid, never been an extremely physical kid, but he's 6'5" and he's athletic, and they don't have that. So that, they basically got 5 guards on the floor.
Yeah, and I think we're winning the rebound battle. Hey, Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
He's winning.
Taylor Garner's taking care of business. So here we go to start the second quarter. Graham brings it across the timeline, dribbles over to the left side. They give it down low to Blyenberg, who lays it in for 2 more. That's 7 points for Jalen Blyenberg early here in the first half. 14-14, yep. 7:40 remaining in the first half. Thompson with it. Drops a nice pass over to Gomez, and Gomez going to lay it in. That was Jorge Gomez.
That's beautiful hands right there, huh?
Off the Thompson assist. That's 3 assists.
Soft touch.
Tatum brings it across the timeline. Crossover, attack. They kick it over to the left side. That's Mendoza. His 3 won't go. Gomez with the rebound. Here comes Eunice back the other way. Blevins to Thompson. Thompson steps into a 3, and he's going to drop it. Ashton Thompson for 3. Billy Blevins with another assist. That's 5 points for Ashton Thompson. Tyler Graham brings it across the timeline, looking around, trying to figure out where to go with it. He's going to attack off dribble. I thought he walked.
I did.
So did the Eunice crowd. A long 3 is up by Mendoza, and it goes in. That's 3 points for David Mendoza.
Everybody thought that was a walk, but the officials apparently.
Yep. And there's 3 of them, and they're the ones that matter.
Mm-hmm. So Thompson with it over on the left wing. Top of the key, back to the left wing. Tried to drop that pass to Gomez. It was deflected out of bounds. Going to be Eunice ball.
So they're trying to set up here.
Eunice getting ready to inbound the ball down on the baseline. 6:33 remaining here in the second quarter. Calvillo, who's came into the game, goes up strong and gets fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line.
That young man, every time he gets fouled, he's underneath the basket. He's trying to make something happen.
Yeah, he definitely is an aggressive young man. There's no doubt about it. That's his game.
And sometimes you need players like that on the court.
For sure.
Oh, and he makes that. Good job.
Yep.
I don't call him Shaq no more.
Jose Calvillo knocks down the first one. He'll get to go to the line for another. His next one is up, rattles around, and it goes in. And here comes 14. That's Tyler Graham bringing it across the timeline. There's a pick up top. Graham going to attack, throws up a floater. It won't go. Ashton Thompson with the rebound, and he's looking to attack all the way. His shot or pass is blocked by Blyenberg. That's a turnover for the Cardinals, and here comes Tatum. Graham with it. Swings it over into the left corner.
Travel.
Whitman going to be called for the travel.
You're too fast for his own feet there, bud.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. He's a second half
Jinx
player.
is holding, huh?
He's a second half player.
Is that what it is?
So Eunice to throw it in. They get it into Garcia. Eunice leads now 21-17. Garcia with it. Gets it over to Calvillo. Calvillo steps through, kicks it over to Blevins. Blevins asking for the pick. He gets it, and then he steps back for three. It won't go, but we got a rebound and a putback by Jorge Gomez. That's his fourth rebound of the game to go along with 8 points for Jorge Gomez. 5:35 on the clock here in the first half. Mendoza with it, gets it over to Whitman. Whitman to Graham, then they try to throw it down low. Garcia knocks it away.
Come out of nowhere and knocks it out of bounds here. Keeping the ball from getting down in the post.
And so Tatum will be trying to throw the ball in on the baseline here. Eunice in a 2-3 zone. They get it in. It's almost deflected away by Thompson, but Mendoza has it. He's looking for somewhere to go with it. Thompson applying some defensive pressure. There's a shot up high and in by Taylor Gardner. Those are his first 2 points of the game. So Thompson brings it across the timeline. Eunice crossing over down on the baseline. Thompson going to run right through the middle. Shot up, rattles around, won't go. Calvillo with a big rebound and put back by Jose Calvillo.
Calvillo doing the dirty work and a rebound and going straight back up and scoring some points.
Yeah, that was a good rebound and put back for sure by him. It's 25-19 now. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. That looked like a travel, and it is. So a turnover by Tatum. Give Eunice the ball back.
That rebound got me all choked up, man.
You okay over there?
I think so. We're going to call a timeout just because of that. We're going to check on me.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout for
30-second timeout by the Eunice Cardinals.
So we got a timeout on the floor. Eunice leads 25-19.
Shout out to our sponsors, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Record and Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, and Redbird Gas. It's a little louder here in this corner since they got cheerleaders down here. So
and everybody's standing up, so I can't get ours on video.
You know, something I've noticed here is about half of their cheerleaders are their basketball team. I never realized that until I'm sitting here looking out there, and I'm like, man, I recognize several of those young ladies from their girls' basketball team, so they've got multiple ones that do that. Chloe was trying to tell me yesterday or the day before that they were trying to convince her to be a cheerleader next year.
what you said? No.
No. I don't care. 4:35. I think they were trying to convince her to do that, and she was thinking about doing that instead of playing volleyball. 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. 25-19. They drop it down low, and it kickball.
Oh, Jim.
So Eunice to throw it in on the baseline. 4:22 to go here in the first half. Garcia with it. They float it up top. Gomez comes away with it. He got a little two-hand shove. Yeah. Thompson dribbles through the middle, kicks it over to Blevins. Blevins for three, and he gets that one to go. Nice. Billy Blevins with another three. That's 8 points for him off another Thompson assist.
Beautiful shot, too, man. Yeah. Deep three there.
So Mendoza with the ball over on the left wing, trying to come off his pick. Gets it over to Graham. Graham trying to get picked from Blyenberg. He's going to dribble attack, kicks it back to him. The three is up, and Blyenberg hits another three.
Catch and shoot, man.
That's 10 points for Blyenberg on 2 threes and a couple of long twos. Thompson comes through the middle. They're going to call Tatum for the block.
He's on the floor, so they're going to say he was shooting, so.
Yeah, Tatum was trying to rotate over and take the charge there. And official felt like he was still not in place or moving, that sort of thing. So anyway, Garcia to throw it in. Floats it up top to Gomez. Gomez pulls for two, and it won't go. And who's got the rebound again but Taylor Garner. That's 7 rebounds for that young man here in the first half. Blindberg going to shoot for 3, and it goes in. Jalen Blindberg with another 3.
Wow, making the score 28-25. Tatum is trying to get back into the game.
Yep. Kind of looks like the Tatum-Jow game a couple nights ago or a few nights ago. Blevins with the ball. He's going to shoot that one from deep. It won't go. You know, he's struggling a little bit today, and you know, as far as for his percentage. And there is a long 3 by Blindberg. That's 4 threes already for Jalen Blindberg.
From deep threes right there.
Yep.
So Eunice calls another 30-second timeout here. And that being said, to give a shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Record and Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Redbird Gas, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTH Service and Rentals, and Parker Energy Service. Our proud sponsors of tonight's district tournament game.
Yeah, district semifinal basically.
Yes.
Jalen Blindberg has came alive. That young man has got 4 threes. He's got 16 points. And we've got a tie ball game.
And that's dangerous for the Eunice fans, the Eunice Cardinals out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you said it, if Tatum wins by 20, they'll be in good shape. But what if we lose by 20?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we talked about, you know, you and I did and Charlie before this game got started on the broadcast about what time tomorrow's games were going to be.
Correct.
And, you know, it's been all over social media. Eunice already planning their game for tomorrow evening. And I had some people that I know from Tatum reach out to me and say, hey, why is Eunice already planning to make arrangements for beating us? Yeah, we ain't played yet.
That's my keynote
on it.
Yeah, and so, you know, I think that the odds, the Vegas odds are definitely in Eunice's favor, but Tatum ain't going down without a fight. They're like
they're
that
not.
frog on that old picture where that frog's choking the big stork as he's trying to get swallowed. So, anyway, there's Thompson with 2. So he quickly silences the Tatum side a little bit that had gotten a little rowdy. Mendoza for Tatum, brings it across, swings it over to Graham. Screen by Blindberg. They're using Blindberg to set those screens, and then when both defenders go with the dribbler, they're kicking to him. So Eunice hopefully will make those adjustments. So they get it inside to Graham. I'm sorry, not Graham. That's Garner, and he drops it in for 2.
That was a weird-looking jump shot, wasn't it?
It was.
It worked. It went in.
Yes, Thompson with it. He comes off a pick, kicks it over to Luis Gomez, who shoots for 3. It won't go, but right on that backside is Kevin Garcia for the rebound and the putback.
He knew exactly where that ball was going. I think it was a pass. I'm going to say it was a pass.
He was eyeballing it like Dennis Rodman used to. And there's a long 3, and there was a shove out of the way.
If I've ever seen one in my life.
Yep, and off the rebound and putback, Garner misses it. He shoved Blevins completely under the basket. And Garcia ended up coming away with it afterwards, and here comes Eunice. Thompson steps through, and then there's going to be a blocking foul called on Mendoza down on the left wing.
Thompson did a beautiful job getting open there. He split 2 defenders and came down just to get fouled as he was going up there. There, they see it was on the floor, huh?
Yep, so Eunice going to throw the ball in down on the baseline. So looks like the Tatum coach and the officiating crew going back and forth a little bit over the call. They didn't like it.
Black ball.
They called Gomez for the hook. Jorge Gomez called for the hook.
I think that's number 1 or number 2. That's number 1.
One.
His brother got the other foul in earlier.
I got to give him the, I think that was a makeup call there.
Yeah.
I would have just called 3 seconds if you want to make up a call.
Well, you can't call 3 seconds on an inbound play. All right, there's a rebound and a putback. It's no good. Big rebound there by Gomez. Thompson runs through, throws up one, and it goes in.
That's why he made the other call, so we can get this call, right?
That's right. That's right.
A tick for tack or robbing Paul to pay Peter.
Yeah. So Ashton Thompson now will head to the free throw line. Eunice back up 4 again. 1:16 remaining in the first half.
And that's 2 on 22 fouls.
It sure is. Isn't it?
His free throw won't go. And here comes Tatum. Who got that rebound there? Was that 14 or 1
Number
again?
number one.
Good
Tyler.
Lord, that's 9 rebounds already for him.
Kid could jump, man.
Mendoza with it, crosses over. He's going to attack, and now they're going to call the
Moving screen.
moving screen on the other side.
Even though the player went the opposite way, it can still call a screen on that? Because I'm assuming that the player has to go into the screen to become a screen.
Yeah.
I guess it's too late for me to learn the rules, right?
Well, I wasn't looking right at the play, I guess, is my problem, but that's what they called.
Yes, sir.
So 55 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Eunice with the ball. Gomez over to Garcia, back to Thompson. Thompson for 3. It rattles around, it won't go. Gomez had the rebound and then threw it out of bounds because Billy Blevins was on his back riding shotgun.
So just 2 more seconds, it'd be 8, buddy. Just 2 more seconds.
Yeah, Billy come running through the lane, and he almost had the rebound, and Gomez come up under him, and next thing you know, Billy was on his back riding him around.
Gomez was shaking him off.
Yeah.
Him off.
So I should have spurred him a little bit and hung on.
Whoop and spur, whoop and spur.
So 30 seconds to go. Eunice leads by 4. Tatum with the ball. Tatum gets it back up top to Mendoza. Mendoza pulls for 3, and he sinks a 3. David Mendoza with his second 3 of the game. It's a 1-point ball game. Eunice with the ball. Eunice swings it back up to Garcia, over to Blevins. Blevins thought about the 3, then gets it into the corner to Gomez, who gets it up to Garcia. His 3 is up. It won't go. Battle for the rebound down low. Gomez thought he was fouled. No call. And at the end of the first half, it's 34-33. Eunice leads by 1.
That was a big possession for Eunice, man. We had to convert, but we didn't. So
yeah, needed to right there for sure. Yeah, that half went by pretty quick. Let's send it over for a word from our sponsors while we take a little halftime break.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, Go Cardinals!
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, Go Eunice Cardinals!
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, Go Cardinals! The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in the District 4 2A semifinals of the district tournament at Joe Langston Gymnasium. A Joe Langston Gymnasium that is on its last leg, as the community recently voted to approve the building of the new Taj Mahal, a.k.a. Joe Langston Arena. So
This gym's definitely a short timer, huh?
Yeah,
But it's a goodie, man. It's an oldie and a goodie,
Oh,
man.
man,
It's vintage in here. It's
I
classic.
like it, and like I said, I've mentioned several times, and I know the administration's completely against it, and that's okay. I get their thinking too, but I think they should leave it. I mean, this would make an amazing middle school gym,
Yeah.
or just an extra gym.
Second gym.
We
Extra
constantly have people bickering and moaning about gym space. I mean, we got one right here. However, I also understand the other theory. I think the theory that I've been hearing the latest is tear this down and put a new admin building right here on this spot, and it would be centralized.
Yes, and that finishes the whole circle as everybody wants it.
Yeah.
And with that new arena, is going to have multiple gyms in there. It might take a while to get built, but
Yeah.
the future is near.
Well, and my thing, like I said, I love the new gym. I'm all for it. But my thing is, as a former basketball coach, let's say I'm coaching high school girls basketball and we're not on the main floor, we're in one of those other sides. I'm going to want that space to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So the thought that I'm going to have to share it with the middle school or whoever, and we're all
Comes
going
in,
to be
yeah.
in there together, and they're going to be right beside me hollering at their team at the same time I'm hollering at mine. I mean, it just makes for an interesting situation for a varsity team.
A lot of whistles going on.
Yes, a lot of whistles, a lot of hollering, a lot of basketballs bouncing.
And also, you can say, you know what, you're a freshman, you go play with those 8th graders. Give me that 8th grader and that 8th grader. Don't worry with me.
Yeah. But anyway, just my thoughts, thinking out loud. We've got one right here that would sure be nice to, as an extra gym for sure. Yeah, I mean, shoot, you could do contracts like they had talked about to allow the youth to use it. There's nothing that it's connected to in the school that anybody could get into and do something to the school. I mean, just lots of pros. But like I said, I completely understand the other side too. I'm just happy that we're getting the other one. So here we go. Starting the second half, 34-33. Eunice leads by 1. Thompson with the ball. Looking down low. He swings it back up to Garcia. Garcia tries to swing a pass over to Gomez. Ball gets deflected out of bounds.
Gomez just gave it away, huh? Gomez was running back to play defense.
Yeah, Gomez was like, that was out on me, and he was mad, and the officials blew it the other way. So we get it into Thompson. Thompson over to Gomez, the other Gomez. This Gomez going to dribble around. Man, I'm not sure I wouldn't pull it if I wasn't that Thompson. I mean, that Gomez.
He was wide open, wasn't he, forever?
Yep. And his defender's sagging way off, standing at the front of the rim, protecting the rim. So here goes a rebound by number 14. That's Tyler Graham. He pushes it ahead for Tatum. Blyenberg with the ball, kicks it over to Mendoza. Mendoza guarded closely by Blevins. Blevins pushing him to his left. There's a long three-point shot up, no good. Blyenberg with the rebound. There's a block and a putback by Taylor Graham. That's 10 rebounds for him. That young man's got 6 points, 10 rebounds.
He's going for a double-double, ain't he?
Yep. Thompson steps through, throws up a floater. It won't go. And then Mendoza gets the rebound. And then they're going to call Gomez, looks like, for a grab on the arm. That's his second foul, Luis Gomez.
And the other thing, Tatum right now is winning the rebound battle.
Yeah, and they're the smaller team tonight. So 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. Eunice with the ball, starting to finally get a few more students showing up and some noise coming from the student section. Mendoza with the ball. He crosses over, attacks, floats one up off the glass. It won't go.
And number
Ends
one
up
almost
in
got
the
the
hands of
rebound.
Luis, almost deflected. And here comes Eunice back the other way. A long shot from Blevins. It won't go. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson gets it back over to Blevins. Blevins thought about the three, then drop passes a little one-headed bouncer over to Garcia. Garcia comes off the pick, steps back. He was going to do it, and he lost a handle. Thompson with it now, crosses over, floats it back to Garcia into the hands of Blevins. Blevins wanted the three, and now he's going to pull for three. It won't go, but Thompson gets the rebound and the putback. Nice. Ashton Thompson with his fourth rebound of the game and 11 points for the game.
And it's still a one-point game, 35-36. Eunice leads.
Oh, there's a shot that's up, rattles around, won't go. Billy Blevins with the rebound. That's his 4th rebound. He slows it down, kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson looking, trying to think of what he wants to do with it.
Oh, they're going to ISO it.
They're going to cross him over, and here he goes on the attack. Throws up a floater. Looked like a foul, no call. Blyenberg comes away with the rebound. That's only his 2nd rebound of the game. Tatum getting some instruction from the coach over here on the side. I've been trying to understand that coach's shirt. It almost looks like a mid-drift vest. There's a 3-pointer up, no good. Goes off a Tatum foot.
No, it was off Gomez's foot.
Okay, they called it off Gomez's foot. See that
was
little
off a double
shirt?
I.
I
It was
can't
off a
figure out
double
the
I.
shirt. It's like it's one shirt, but the way it's colored, it looks like a.
It's a vest, Jimmy.
Is it a
Yes,
vest?
sir. Look when he moves his hands. You can see the separation.
So it's got a vest up above his tummy.
Yeah, it's like a
There's a
halter
long
top. What do you call it?
a halter top. That's what I'd
tube
call
top.
it.
Yeah,
I think he's wearing a tube top.
Tube top.
tube top. That's Charlie's age.
I'll
Tatum.
zoom in on that here in a minute.
Tatum with the 3. It's now 36-38. Eunice comes back, misses. Scramble for the rebound, ends up in the hands
Did he
of
call that a
who?
kick ball?
Oh, it's still rolling around.
It's a travel.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor by Eunice. Going to be Eunice basketball.
Yes,
they gave
I
Eunice the
agree.
timeout.
I didn't see it.
All right, let's see
Yeah,
about this.
see, look, I can't figure
Now,
the
the other
shirt
coach
out.
has a long sleeve on this one. Look how he moves so
Oh,
the trash
yeah,
cans
it's,
in the way.
it's some kind of vest. I can see
It
it.
is a
pop
vest.
It's an Under Armour vest. Another guy has a long sleeve shirt.
It
long
almost
sleeve.
looks like a sports bra
It does, but I don't know.
with a zipper.
I think
It
it
looks
is.
comfortable. It looks.
If you're at home in your flip-flops on a Saturday afternoon, it looks comfortable. Or
That's an Under Armour brand as well. So
I'm sure it's a popular brand, sports bra.
You know what? Maybe it was supposed to be long, but his wife put it in the dryer,
That could
or
be.
and it shrunk up.
it's the ones you can take the sleeves off and put on.
Or maybe he ate too much today at lunch and it won't quite go down
that
over,
quite-
because I do that
Yeah.
fairly regularly.
I don't
I
want
don't
to. I
know.
don't want to discuss that.
We'll go. We'll go down there and ask him in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get a after-game interview. Eunice now trails by 2, 38-36. Thompson with the ball. 4:30 to go here in the third. Looked like Thompson slipped right there. Coming off that screen, his feet look like they slid. Garcia with it now. Drops it into Gomez. Gomez to the other Gomez, back to Thompson for 3. Won't go. Eunice has just been
That's a
cold
walk,
all
right?
day. And one of the Gomez's has his head bounced off the court.
It's the older Gomez.
That's Luis.
Oh, Luis is the younger Gomez, huh?
Yeah.
That was pretty much a jump ball in the end when they came down. The Tatum player was all over his back and brought him down, but they didn't call over the back on that
That's
one.
a horse collar, wasn't it?
I
Yes,
think
sir.
so. A 15-yard penalty.
Exactly.
And that vest is a
automatic first
15-yard
down.
penalty. But anyway, so here they come out here. Blyenberg going to attack off the dribble. He throws up a floater, and it's in. That's 18 points for Jalen Blyenberg. Tatum now leads by 4. Get it over to Thompson. Thompson with the ball. Comes off the dribble, attacks, kicks it over to Blevins. Blevins for 3. Come on, get in there, ball.
There you go.
And Tatum rebounds again.
That's Mendoza. That's his 3rd rebound of the ball game. 3:35 on the clock. Eunice trails by 4. Tatum with the ball. Mendoza closely guarded by
Short.
Garcia. Shot goes up, no good. And there's a big,
It's a jump ball out there, right?
oh man. So had a pretty little push and shoving match between Blevins and Taylor Garner.
Tommy, he is a Dennis Rodman for them. You notice how that kid is
I'm telling
playing?
you. So here goes Tatum trying to throw it in. They drop it into Garner. He throws up a shot. It won't go. Partially blocked. Thompson with the rebound. That's number 5, and he's going to push it up the other way. There's a
And
shot
one.
that's up. They're going to call the block, so they're going to give him the and one.
Nice.
So Garcia going to get 2 points out of that deal. That's 7 points for him, and he'll go to the free
maybe
throw
3.
line.
Maybe 3.
Yeah,
Could
and
be a 3, but that was
the Tatum fans are not happy.
not one bit, are they?
Yeah, Mendoza's over here asking the official about it. Garcia's first free throw's no good. And that's a rebound by Taylor Garner. That's rebound number 11 for that young man. Whitman with it. Drops it down to Graham. He throws up a floater. It won't go. Billy Blevins in there with a big rebound.
He took out Garcia down.
That's 5 rebounds for him. Gomez with a mid-range. It won't go. Oh, man. It is getting rough down under the basket for sure.
A lot of pushing and hanging on each other there.
There's a discussion between the officials. They're going to say it's Eunice ball. The Eunice fans cheering, the Tatum fans screaming.
Yeah, that's the way it always is. Somebody's happy, somebody's mad. Huh?
Yes, I was going to say, always half the crowd. Depending on how big the crowd is.
Yes, sir, and who's winning, right?
Yeah.
Timeout, Eunice.
Got a timeout on the floor. Eunice trails 38-40. We're late in the third quarter.
Man.
Shout out to our sponsors, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Record and Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline, LLC, our proud sponsors of tonight's semifinal game. Yeah, I cannot remember that. Save my life.
Yeah, the winner here goes to the district tournament championship tomorrow in Jow. Don't nobody know the time yet. I was watching it. It changed times like 3 times in the last 24 hours. Every time I'd start trying to adjust my schedule and TJ would adjust the broadcast time, they'd post something else and it moved again. And I'm like, what the heck? It's hard for me to.
Back and forth, huh?
Yeah, at first we had multiple crews scheduled to cover the games because they were at the same time. Then they spread them far enough. One was at 4:30, one was at 7 or 7:30. So TJ was like, hey, you can do them both. Well, then they adjusted them again, and then they posted something just a while ago before this game started saying we won't know until
game's
over. So it was like, forget the plan. So here we go. Eunice to throw the ball in under their basket. Blevin's going to throw it in. He looks around. Now he throws it up top to Gomez. Now it's in the hands of Thompson out on the right wing. They drop it into Luis Gomez. He gets it over to Garcia. Garcia trying to reset everybody.
Picked up his dribble way too soon.
Thompson now with it over on the left wing.
ISO.
Tatum getting over there. They're doing a good job of helping. The ball's in the hands of Jorge Gomez. Back out to Garcia, who pulls for 3, and it goes in. Kevin Garcia for 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points for Kevin Garcia. And Eunice now back in the lead, 41-40, and the Tatum fans are chewing on their fingernails.
So is Charlie.
Did you hear me? You heard that?
It's that one thumb out in front of the camera.
He's getting it ready, huh?
Good rebound there by Jorge Gomez. That's rebound number 6 for him. Garcia with it up to Thompson. Thompson back to Garcia, and then they try to drop it down to Gomez. It gets knocked out of bounds by Taylor Garner.
That kid is fast. He jumped in the passing lane. He was anticipating that pass.
Yeah.
Eunice got a little lazy on that one.
Yeah, just looking at him, he looks like a good football player. I mean, just kind of has that defensive back linebacker type of look to him. He's, you can tell he's athletic, pretty muscular, and, man, he's quick. Thompson thought about the 3. Too much crowd there in the middle. They get it into Gomez. Gomez spins around, looks around. Then, a beautiful move by Luis Gomez for his first bucket of the game.
Took him to school, huh? Came the dream move there, buddy.
43-40. Eunice now up by 3, and the Tatum fans' nails are getting shorter. 1:25 to go here in quarter number 3. Ball in the hands of Garner out here on the right wing. He's going to attack. Runs through the middle. They're going to call him for the charge.
Oh. Whoa.
Tatum coach not happy.
He's not the only one. He's not the only one that should be unhappy. I call a spade a spade.
Look good to me.
That's 3 fouls on Taylor Garner.
You just shut up and run the camera, Charlie.
That looked really good.
Thompson with it over there on the right wing. Gomez hands it to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Doesn't go. Big battle for the board. It's going to go off Garner, and it's going to be Eunice ball.
Momentum is changing here, ladies and gentlemen.
Eunice now up 3 after Tatum was somewhat had the momentum. And they're going to bring Taylor Garner out. That young man's got 9 points, 11 rebounds. He's a bucket away from a double-double already. And
we need to keep him on the bench as long as possible.
I want to take my earmuffs and holler at him.
There's a turnaround jumper by Jorge Gomez. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10 points for him. Eunice now up 5 with 49 seconds to go in the third. Coach telling them to spread it out here. Mendoza over to Blyenberg, who shoots for three. His three won't go this time, and a big rebound by Luis Gomez. That's number 5.
People on the floor.
They get it in, push it down the floor. Blevins for a long three. It won't go. Garcia in there battling. A shot is up. It's no good, and they're going to call a block. And so
I seen that coming a mile away. That's number 1 on number 4.
100 yards, huh?
Yeah, I seen that from the sense right here. When all 3 of them on the floor, it's going to be made up over there.
So discussion again over on the side between the officials and the Tatum coaching staff. Still in discussions as Thompson heads to the free throw line. He makes the first. That's 12 points for Thompson. Oh, and the Tatum coach just threw a water bottle. I don't know if he meant to, but he threw a water bottle across the thing. They missed the second free throw. Rebound by 14. 14 is Graham. Tatum with it back in their offensive side again. They thought about the attack. Ends up in the hands of Whitman. Whitman throws up a shot. It won't go, and they're going to call Luis Gomez for a foul. I think is that 3 on him? Yeah, it is.
That's the younger one, right? Yeah, 3 on him.
We'll see what the ball says here.
Well, Whitman headed to the line. Looks like multiple subs getting ready to come in for Tatum here. Got subs at the table for Eunice as well. And Whitman gets his first.
Maybe.
Well, that's not his first.
Maybe.
So I've got him at 4 points. He had a 3 earlier.
So Luis, the younger Gomez came out and they put big 33 in for Tatum, huh?
Yep.
Well, this kid don't ever miss. Man, he just ain't going to ever miss.
This guy right here?
Not ever.
Look at that.
Trying to jinx him. It didn't even work.
Silky
That don't even
smooth,
work.
huh? Silky smooth.
So 10 seconds to go. Garcia with the ball. Brings it across half court. Looks to attack. Flips it over to Blevins. Blevins was going to pull for 3. He shoots a fadeaway.
I think he was fouled a little bit,
yeah,
wasn't he?
looked kind of like it. It won't go. And at the end of 3 quarters, the score is Eunice 46, Tatum 42. Eunice leads by 4
A
here.
little too close for comfort right there.
For sure.
It sure is. Shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BTA Service Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Record and Rentals, David Energy, and Parker. Sorry about that. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber. Almost double dipped there, didn't I?
Yeah, so we've got a 4-point ball game here, 46-42. Eunice stretched out to a 4-point lead after trailing there by 4 in that quarter. Ashton Thompson's got 12 points. Kevin Garcia's got 10. Jose Calvillo with 4, Billy Blevins with 8, Luis Gomez with 2, and Jorge Gomez with 10. Over on the other side, Jalen Blyenberg had 16 points in the first half. He's only got 2 this half for a total of 18. Spencer Whitman with 5, Taylor Garner with 4, 5, 6, 9. David Mendoza with 6, Tyler Graham with 6. And so that's where we're at. I'm sorry, he's got 4.
That's 4.
Rebound leaders, Taylor Garner's got 11. Up on the Eunice side, the leading rebounder so far is Jorge Gomez. So Eunice with the basketball to start quarter number 4. Garcia's got it. He tried to drop it down. Mendoza takes it away from him.
And he misses the gimme.
And he misses the layup. Garcia with the rebound. Blevins had him thinking he was going to try to block it. He faked like he was going to, and Mendoza blew it.
He got scared.
So now Thompson resetting the offense. Oh, Tatum almost took it away again. They call him for a foul.
He grabbed his wrist, right? I looked down at the score over here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the ref is indicating, so it's got to be right.
I wasn't looking at all. I was over here.
I mean, the call went Eunice way. I'm going to say.
Charlie said the ball don't lie, so if we score here.
Yeah.
If we score here, it's true. Let's see.
That was a good call. That was a good call.
They give the ball to Calvillo. Calvillo looked like he slid around a little bit.
A lot of people have been slipping there.
Yes. Thompson has it
beautiful.
now. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
And they're
that's
going to
a
call
charge.
Calvillo for a charge. That was a big collision.
That's 2 big old boys right there. That's a lot of beef out there. That's a lot of beef, boss.
Yeah, that was a lot of beef for sure. All right. So
Where's the beef?
it was right over there on the floor.
Right there on our gym floor.
All right.
Joe Langston.
Yeah, I did.
We got 7:11 remaining here in this ball game. It's time for a big gulp. 46-42. There's a long three
Wow.
up and good by Taylor Garner.
A 1-point game.
That's 12 points for him to go along with 11 rebounds. 46-45 is the score. Under 7 minutes to go. There was a big
Bump.
Garcia
nice
runs
moves.
through the lane, throws up one for his 12th point of the ball game.
That's the white chocolate right there, boys.
Eunice now leads by 3, 48-45. Garcia closely guarding the ball. They get it to Mendoza. Mendoza guarded by Thompson. Thompson out there fairly close. They drop it into Blyenberg. He shuffled his feet. To me, no call. Shot is up. It's no good.
He hurt his ankle when he stepped back, too.
Oh, no.
Or is it his knee?
Looked like he's holding his knee.
And he stepped on that red paint area, and he kind of slid back.
Oh, his leg
you see
is.
it?
Yeah, it looks like it's dislocated, maybe.
Yeah. You can hear people saying, oh, my God. But that way, we're going to give a shout-out to our sponsors. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy,
Is it a-
Eunice Wreck and Rental. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC. Why don't they go out there? Parker Energy Service, BTA Service Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, and Redbird Gas, our proud sponsors of today's district game or semifinal game. Is it cramp?
That's
It's just cramp, maybe.
Maybe.
The way he was grabbing his knee and then. Well,
Yeah.
anyways.
Anyway, something going on
Unusual.
there for sure. 6:22 remaining here in the ball game. Eunice leads by 3 points. This game is almost a mirror image of that Jal Tatum game last week, or earlier this week, whenever that was. It was last week. Yeah.
Last week, yes, sir.
This has very similar situation. Yeah, I can't quite tell what's going on there. Just a strange situation all the way around.
When he went down, I thought he grabbed his knee and he put his leg over his other leg over that leg, and I thought he hurt his knee, but he's stretching out a cramp on his calf. That's why he hasn't been shooting good the second half, I guess.
Needs to have one of these pickles I got right here.
Yeah, he needs a pickle.
Run out there, Charlie, give it to him. I'll double dog dare you to go out there and give him that pickle. I'll record you
You
from
think
here.
it would help?
Maybe.
They might throw you out.
The last time,
You go running out there trying to show everybody your pickle. They'll probably
so-
toss
No.
you right on out
No,
of this
it's
place.
it's really I eat part of it. See,
I know, but yeah, yeah, it's got to be cramps the way he's.
I would assume so.
That's a strange deal. I've had lots of cramps in my day, and it's just weird the way they're.
So how long can you leave him on the court? They don't drag him off and fix him on the court and let the game continue?
I don't.
Well,
I
there's
don't
no
know.
rules for that?
I'm not sure.
for just a cramp, you'd think they would.
Yeah. That must have been one big cramp, man.
Yeah.
And they've been playing most of the week, right? They played a game on Tuesday.
Yeah, this is their second game this week.
And late in the season puts a lot of wear and tear on your body, even though you're young. It still hurts. So it's going to be Eunice's ball,
Well,
right?
you know, you can get dehydrated pretty easy doing all this.
Well,
Yeah,
and
it's,
he's their big scorer. I mean, shoot, he scored over half their points. And so
well, I want him to sit and get plenty of rest then, in that case.
get some water. I mean, we might have to run and get him a water. and
Yeah.
whatnot.
He's out for the game, right?
So Thompson with it, gets it over to the left side to Gomez. Gomez throws it down to Calvillo, has it taken away by Whitman. Whitman was trying to run the floor. Ball gets deflected,
Oh.
and it's going to be Eunice basketball.
I agree totally with that. Good call.
Man, you being facetious today, Charlie.
So Garcia with it. Garcia, Calvillo, Thompson, Blevins, and one of the Gomez's are who's on the floor right now. There's a long three, up, no good. Calvillo with a big rebound, and he's going to get fouled.
He was in a good spot, did a beautiful job blocking him out and going up high for that ball. Nice rebound by
It's,
Mr.
3
Calvillo.
on number 25.
Yeah, it is. All right, so Eunice to throw it in, trying to get it in on the baseline. They throw it way up top.
See, once again, somebody else slipped for the Tatum player.
Into the hands of Garcia. Yeah, there's a lot of slipping and sliding. You know, I asked Chloe the other day. I said, does anybody ever wet mop the floor? I know they have that machine, but there's Calvillo with a turnaround for 2. When I was still here, I had Mr. Vincent, Mark Vincent, at the shop, made this big thing that we had, a big long deal that had a rope tied on each end, and you could wrap wet towels around it, and then you drug it up and down the court. And anyway, I've never seen that, and Chloe said she's never seen it either, so I'm assuming nobody does that anymore. They like to use that machine over there, but I just didn't feel like them. I liked them to do the machine like the morning of the games, and then before each game I would come out and run that big wet mop thing up and down it. And
there's been a lot of slipping and sliding tonight.
Yeah, I'm seeing people sliding.
And mostly on top of the key where the red's at.
Yes, I agree. So there's a shot that's up, rattles around, goes in.
And he was fouled while he was shooting a three-pointer, correct?
Well, supposedly. That's what they called anyway.
Charlie, you always say the ball don't lie. But
well, you see it try to bounce out.
It was trying not to lie.
Was it confused?
It couldn't help it.
It's trying to bounce out of there. But
we may need to give that ball a polygraph.
Well, all that being said, Tatum calls a timeout. Give a shout out to our sponsors: David Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, and Redbird Gas.
You know, at the end of the third quarter, Eunice was up 46-42. Eunice is still at 46. I'm sorry, Eunice is now at 50, and Tatum is at 46. So what? Both of us scored 4 points. So kind of a rough fourth quarter so far.
It is, man. It's a real rough quarter, back and forth. A lot of crazy basketball here. But that's what you want here this late in the season. Good, strong basketball, and especially
we'll
we're
see if
winning
the
right
coach
now.
might have iced his own player here.
Let's see.
So Carlos Martinez to the line. He makes the second.
Oh, no. He gave him some of that stick. Oh, here comes. 22's coming back in the game.
Yeah. He's got that calf all straightened up. Looks like he's ready.
Ready to rock and roll. Put some icy on that on, huh?
Yeah. So it's a 3-point ball game, 50-47. Martinez back to the line again, and he makes the third one. And now we got a 2-point game, 50-48, 5:20 remaining in this ball game. Thompson with it out on the right wing, looking inside to Calvillo. Ends up, Garcia. It was almost like some Harlem Globetrotter stuff. He throws up a shot. They're going to call a foul on the floor.
I thought he was teasing Martinez for a little bit. Yeah, Kevin had that ball in his hands.
I think he was. I'm going to say that's what he was doing.
He said, come get it. He blew right by him.
That's 3 on number 22.
Yeah, Blandberg gets called for that foul.
Just came in to foul somebody, huh?
So 5:07 on the clock. They get it up
Shoot
to
that.
Thompson for 3. It won't go. Blevins with the rebound tries to put back. It won't go. He gets another rebound.
And he slings that young man to the floor. A little judo throw.
He wasn't about to let go of that ball.
No, he was not.
And
he
that's
hurt
another injured guy. And he's already got like all kinds of tape and stuff all over the
on
knee.
that one knee. After he got judo thrown by Blevins there. He must have learned that from somebody standing near close to me, huh?
I ain't been doing any teaching in a while, but.
So it's going to be Eunice's ball, right?
No, it's Tatum's ball.
We're going to press him.
I wonder if he's getting cramps too, because they're sucking on some of that, what do they call that, alien juice or whatever? It's supposed to be good for cramps. Man, there's a 3 from Blandberg. It won't go. Martinez with the rebound. Kicks it out to Mendoza. Mendoza thought about the 3. Now he's going to cross over. Tatum trails by 2 to the Cardinals. They run through and they're
That was.
They called Mendoza. Mendoza didn't like the call, neither did the coach. They're going back and forth with the official again.
Team up.
Yes,
I heard
sir.
somebody say that. Team up.
Let me answer this question, guys. Yes, sir, Kenny Jones. That is Darren Jones.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he was asking me, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry if I answered that email.
Oh, no, you're all right. So when we're running these games, usually Recindo has my phone because he does the score app off my phone. And so if you guys are sending me pictures of your legs or anything that you just want from me.
I signed the waiver.
And so they called Calvillo there for a foul. That's going to give the ball back over.
He was backing up too hard. Did you see what he did to I'm glad that she did not see him.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
He was backing up too hard on the defensive player there.
So 2-point ball game. Luis Gomez is going to come back in for Calvillo. You know, I never noticed that Calvillo kind of had that Edgar haircut.
Yes, he does, sir. Should be 1-1, right? No?
50-48. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Martinez with the ball. He's going to step through. He loses it.
Oh, a lot of contact.
That's number 4 on him, correct? If they call it on 2-5?
Yeah, that's 3-4.
Yeah, we should be in bonus.
Yeah, it will be. And that'll send Gomez to the free throw line, I believe. Yeah, 23 Gomez will now go to free throw line. That's got to be cramps that those guys are getting. I've never seen cramps like that in basketball. You see it in football. You don't usually see cramps.
No, not
especially
not
at this time of the season.
No.
Yeah, cramps in basketball is kind of weird. It's weird to me that 2 players from Tatum had cramps like that. 23 as Luis Gomez makes the first one. That's his 3rd points of the game. He's got 5 rebounds, 6 rebounds.
He's been in a little bit of foul trouble, too.
Yeah. His next one won't go. Tatum with the ball. Blevins goes doing the scorpion across the floor. He's got cramps again. I ain't never seen such. And Tatum going to take a timeout.
Got a text just now. I want you to see that one.
Oh, did you?
And Tatum calls a 30-second timeout. Shout out to our sponsors: Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, and Eunice Health Clinic are proud sponsors of today's boys game only, and they will be with us tomorrow if we win this game in Jow, correct, sir? The sponsors will be with us. Maybe.
If we're up there, they will.
If we're up there.
If they're
because
not,
the girls
they'll be here.
Yeah.
The girls are going to play here tomorrow.
Just don't know what time yet.
Yeah, and then
mystery. It's a mystery.
And then the boys' game is somewhat of a mystery too. I think the girls' game was finally finalized. I think based off social media post, and you know how that is.
The internet never lies, Jimmy.
I'm sure social media never lies.
Never lies.
But I've seen that change a couple times. The last thing the station got from the school was that they had moved the games to either 4 or 4:30 and then 7 or 7:30. But then I saw stuff on social media that was different than that. So anyway, we don't have any idea, or I don't right now. And when Chloe came home, she didn't either. So 3:52 remaining here in the ball game. 51-48. Tatum to throw it in under their basket. Trying to get it in down low. Whitman with it, crosses over, and he dribbles it out of bounds.
Man, probably got some of that pickle juice on his hands.
Yeah, that what do they call that? Alien sauce or whatever that alien cream or juice or whatever the heck that stuff's called.
Must be from Roswell.
Thompson. They're going to call Thompson with the turnover.
That was a Euro step, boss.
So 3:40 to go here in this ball game. Tatum trails by 3. Eunice hadn't looked like Eunice tonight.
No.
And Tatum keeps cramping up.
That Tatum, yeah, that's some strange stuff going on with the cramps. Anyway, Tatum with the ball. Whitman over in the corner, guarded by Gomez. Swings it up top to Mendoza. Over to Graham. Graham thought about it, steps back, swings it cross court to Mendoza. Mendoza on the left wing, guarded by Gomez. Crossover, he's looking to attack, backs it back out. Good defense here by the Cardinals so far. They drop it down low, and a turnaround jumper by Garner. That's 14 points for him.
And of all the Tatum players, he was the only one moving without the ball. Did you notice?
Yep. And so Tatum with it over near the top of the key. I can't even talk. Eunice with it over near the top of the key. Now Blevins up near the top. One-hand pass over to Garcia. He bounce passes inside to the high post to Gomez, who skips it across to the other Gomez. Now there's an attack off the dribble. Shot is up, no good.
That's my boy. That was all ball.
No.
Luis Gomez going to be
good
called
call.
for a
Good call,
foul
Will.
there. I think that's number 4 on him. And Resendo, we're about to ship you
That's
over
number
to
1. That's foul number 1 on my boy. That was all ball.
That's double lot.
Double lot, man.
Hard foul. Looked like a hard
Double
foul.
lot Buckman, we'll call him. 'Cause he's double lot.
He's had a quiet game tonight. You see
Yes,
the ball
he
don't
has.
lie. Nah, I'm
23.
joking, Gomez.
Luis Gomez misses the first. It's a 1-point ball game now. I must have really been not paying
chewing on my
attention. Or did they?
fingernails now.
No. So 51-50. Eunice trails by 1. Charlie's chewing on the thumb. He misses the next one. Rebound there by Graham. That's 3 for him. He's going to bring it across the timeline. 2:25 to go in this ballgame. I thought he traveled. Martinez thought about the 3. Kicks it over into the left corner. That shot is no good. Carlos Martinez with the rebound. And his putback almost went in, and the Tatum faithful were on their feet ready to ignite.
Ready to blow this side up over here.
Man.
That's Luis Gomez. Did they call that on? That's 4 on him. I already had him at 4, so anyway, we'll make it 4.
Speaking of blowing up, they had a bomb threat at the high school in Andrews.
Yes,
today.
sir. I heard about that.
That's no good. And Martinez misses his first. Yeah,
Did we miss a foul on that young man? Because I could have sworn.
He has 4. He's got 4.
Now.
Yeah, it says it right there on the board. I had him at 4 before he got the 5th one.
I concur with you.
So anyway, it's a 1-point ball game. Martinez at the line.
And he
misses them both. And he
a lot
had,
of contact.
he had made like every free throw up to that point.
All that noise the Cardinals fans were making.
Blevins with the ball. It's a 1-point game. 2 minutes to go here in this game. Garcia with it. Asking for a pick. Gets it over to Blevins, who drops it over to Thompson. Thompson going to pay. He shoots the mid-range. It won't go. Martinez with the rebound.
We need to put some points up, boys.
Man, 1:45 to go in this ball game. It's a 1-point game. Graham with it. Looking for somewhere to go with it. He don't look like he wants it too bad.
He looks nervous,
Gets it over to Martinez. Well, the one that looks like he wants it's this one.
Yeah, he's hungry.
Oh, they called him for 5 seconds?
Yeah. That was a good call. I agree.
Yeah, so it's going to be a turnover. That's going to give the ball back to the Cardinals. Eunice leads by 1:31 to go.
I agree with your uncle.
We're going to call these the cardiac Cardinals here right now.
I'm telling you.
Garcia with it over to Gomez on the left wing. Eunice leads by 1 point. 1:20 to go in this game. Thompson's just going to back it out now.
Smart.
Yeah. They get it over to Blevins. I might just put the ball in Thompson's hands and let him dribble the circles until they either foul him or and put everybody else down on the bottom. So I think they are. They're trying to waste clock.
Yep.
That's what I would do, and I'd move everybody out of the way. So Gomez with it. He missed his brother wide open, which I'm assuming they're trying to run clock.
He's probably instructed not to give it down, huh?
So back to Blevins. They're going to just try to run the clock. Thompson going to dribble up, resetting, and there's a foul, and that'll send Thompson to the line. So, man, Tatum let a lot of time run off the clock right there. They call that foul on Mendoza.
Got to have been fouling way before that. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, they let a minute and a half. Well, they let about a minute because it was about 1:30 when Eunice got the ball. Thompson rattles that one in. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points for Thompson. And Tatum's going to take a timeout as Eunice now leads by 2 with 36 seconds to go in the ball game.
Shout out to our sponsors, Park Energy Service, BTA Service Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, and Devon Energy.
Some of the best sponsors in the business right there.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
That Martinez kid, when he came down here to free throws, he missed them both, and that was a big change in the game, man. That would have
been a tie ball game.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, they would have took the lead at that point, but then, now it would be a tie ball game. Yeah, those were big for sure. So, and then that minute that they ran off the clock before they finally decided to foul was big too. So Thompson will step to the free throw line.
We'll get a chance to go up by 3 here. Thompson makes this one.
Yeah, these are big. These are big, and keep an eye on them Gomez's down low for the rebound too.
Oh,
See,
and he got
Gomez
that.
with the rebound. 32, that's Jorge Gomez. And Tatum gonna have to foul. They foul Blevins. That'll send Blevins to the line. 30 seconds to go in this ball game. Eunice leads by 2.
And that's 2 shots now because it's we're in the
Double bonus.
Yeah.
Tatum coach talking to that ref over
Yeah,
here.
he's all the way out on the court telling the ref something he's not liking.
He didn't call the foul quick enough. A while ago he was mad because they called the foul too quick.
I think Blevins makes the first. I think what Tatum wanted was they wanted an over the back call on Gomez down there as he was kind of reaching over the top of those two. I don't think he was over their back though. He's reaching, but he's just taller than they were.
He got to the ball first.
Yep. So the next one's up, and Blevins makes them both. That's 10 points for Blevins. 25 seconds to go here in the ball game. Tatum brings it across the timeline. They get it into the corner to Blandberg. He takes a 3. It won't go. Long rebound into the hands of Martinez. Out to Graham.
17 seconds
Graham's
left.
going to attack through the middle. He throws a floater off the glass, and he makes it. And that's 6 points for him. Tatum takes a timeout. It's a 2-point ball game, and Eunice is going to have the ball.
Did not expect that tonight, though.
12.8 seconds.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Wrecker Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, BTH Service and Rentals, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Devon Energy, and Cardinal Hardware and Lumber.
Yeah, so pretty crazy deal here. Eunice trails by 2. Way closer than what we expected for sure.
For sure. I did not expect this
Man, I tell you what, I watched probably the best high school basketball game I've ever seen in my life the other day with Lubbock Monterey girls playing Amarillo High girls. Went to 5 overtimes.
Oh,
and in 2 of those overtimes, I was certain it was like this, where I'm like, okay, they got it now. And Amarillo would throw in like half court off the glass shots to send it into another overtime, and it just kept going and kept going. 5 overtimes, amazing game. And like I said, every time I thought, I was like, oh, they got it now. You know, they're up 4 points with 6 seconds. Monterey won. They've got a girl that is arguably the best player in the country right now, in Alexis Chavez, I believe is her name. And depending on who you listen to, a lot of people say she's the #1 basketball player in the country right now. And she's behind her back, between her legs, crosses half court, pulls up, shoots a 3, step backs. I mean, she's tough, but
she's a point guard?
Yeah, well, she plays wherever the heck you want her to. She's long enough to play somewhere else, but yeah, she plays the point. But she had a rough game that game, and they still got the win. So anyway, so here we go. There's 13.4 seconds showing on the clock here at Joe Langston Gymnasium. Eunice with the ball. They get it in.
What's Tatum doing?
Man, I was confused. They were just playing regular defense for 5 seconds.
Yeah, let's burn a little clock, boys.
Yeah,
what's the magic
coach,
number? 9.4 for Tatum?
The coach was putting his hands up in the air like, what are y'all doing? I mean, they didn't foul right away.
And of the 2 people, I would have fouled Gomez before I would have fouled Thompson.
Yeah.
I don't think that might be the play he drew up at the,
I don't either.
timeout.
Ashton Thompson.
Nice.
And he rattles that one in.
Clutch, baby. He's clutch.
That's 3 points.
One more, and it's almost we can call it. Almost.
So Coach Waddell sending me messages about Penguins. So there's the next free throw. It's up, and it goes in for Thompson. And I think that'll do it if Eunice plays smart here. 4-point game, 5 seconds to go. A long three is up, and it goes in. I guess I spoke too soon. It's
he called the timeout.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Well, all they got to do is get a clear shot.
Shot.
I mean, just throw it to the other end of the court, right?
Yeah, so that's a 3-pointer there by Taylor Garner. That's 17 points for him. And with 1 second remaining on the clock, we got a 1-point ball game here in Eunice.
And that kid got the double-double, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 17 points, 11 rebounds. It's funny because he ain't got many rebounds the second half.
No, he has not.
I mean, I think he had 10, 11 rebounds in the first half, and I don't think he's had many this
Kind of
half.
gone dry. We can go talk to the refs. Nope. Wonder what he's trying. The coach is telling out there the refs. Because all three refs said no right away, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do here?
I bought him a few more seconds with the refs, though, because he went back and got in his huddle after the Eunice team was already out there on the floor. All right, so both teams are now on the floor.
Yeah, this is a different game from the first 2 times we played them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We got another whistle on the court here.
So they did put 8/10 back on the clock. They get it in.
Oh, they didn't call that foul?
Yeah, there was a whistle.
He's just going to wave it off?
So they're going to call the ball game,
man.
I believe. At the end of this ball game, it's Eunice 56, Tatum 55. There was a little discussion there at the end. With that said, a quick rundown of some things. Ashton Thompson, I have him at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Kevin Garcia with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Jose Calvillo with 6 points, 2 rebounds. Billy Blevins with 8, 9, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Luis Gomez with 3 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. Jorge Gomez with 10 points, 7 rebounds. Jump down to the other side. Spencer Whitman with 5 points. Taylor Gardner with 17 points, 11 rebounds. Double-double for that young man. David Mendoza with 6 and 3 rebounds. Tyler Graham with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Jalen Blyenberg with 18 points, 2 rebounds. Carlos Martinez with 3 points and a rebound. With that said, thoughts?
Give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Divot Energy, Eunice Record and Rentals, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, and Redbird Gas, our proud sponsors of tonight's game. And
what a game.
Yes, what a game.
What a game.
I'm grateful that Eunice came out with the victory. They didn't overlook Tatum. For a second, I thought we did, but we came out victorious 56-55. But we have a battle on the next game.
I think we were standing on our iceberg like a bunch of penguins, and we looked over the top of this iceberg. And anyway, we made it through. That'll move us on to the next round. Now, Eunice boys will face Tatum tomorrow in Tatum. The girls will play here against Loving. And my understanding is our girls are going to be missing at least one, maybe a couple of people, which could hurt our girls for sure. But
so they still don't know exactly what time?
I'm telling you, I had times. They've been sent to us. But the last post I saw, and I'll go back here right now while we're on the air, the last post I saw was 3 hours ago, and it's posted by the Eunice High School, and it says it was updated. It says, home game, boys play Tatum at 6, Friday night game schedule, home girls Loving at 5, boys with a win would play at 7. So, and then right after that post, Coach McBee gets on here and says, Friday's game is contingent upon a win today at 6. So, like I said, it's changed a couple times. It went from 4 to 7 to 4:30 to 7:30 to 5 to 7, I'm assuming now. The problem is I'm assuming they're trying to do that to allow people to get there. A 5 to 7 is a tough. You can't hardly make it.
It's tight.
Yeah, I mean, if you do get there, you're getting there after the game's going for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find a spot there in Jow.
Yeah, so anyway, with that said, that's the end of this ball game. That is, let me see here. Well, the Eunice boys won't know until this weekend whether they get another home game. I was going to say this might be the boys' last home game, but they've still got a legitimate shot to get a home game in the state tournament. The girls will play tomorrow here, and if they win, they'll go to Tatum Saturday for the district tournament championship. So with that said, any thoughts before we hang it up?
No, sir.
All right. For Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Everybody.
Good night.